Hello, and today we'll discuss how to master the law of money and attract prosperity into your life. The legal precepts and guidelines that control the production, usage and circulation of money in a specific jurisdiction are referred to as the law of money. These laws can differ significantly from one nation to the next. Still, they all usually attempt to protect the financial system's stability and integrity and offer a framework for managing the monetary system. The game is rigged when it seems you are on the losing end of the equation. But what if I told you everything you thought you knew about their betrayal of you was false? What if there were a secret to financial success and a technique to generate income? A means of generating income? This is sound advice that you've probably heard from other online experts. But I'm not trying to sell you anything, it's just the truth. According to Edmund Burke, an Irish philosopher and statesman, if we control our wealth, we will be prosperous and free. We are poor if our riches command us. In fact, despite our best efforts and intentions, we frequently find ourselves caught in a maze of earning and spending demands and desires in today's world when wealth is viewed as the ultimate success indicator. As a result, we may wonder, what are the mysteries of money's shadows? Because we are unable to discover wealth? How can one achieve health? In this video, we'll give you the answer to that problem. Why do we believe that being wealthy entails possessing a lot of money? Rich? Why does that matter? Take a moment to reflect on the dictionary definition of rich, which states that having a lot of money or assets makes one prosperous. What financial decisions have you made, even if you are not wealthy? Just because you might be very wealthy? Because they have the idea that they need to flaunt and enjoy their wealth. High-income earners sometimes fall into the trap of spending more than they earn. This typically leads to overspending. People frequently need to realize that investing their money allows them to produce passive income rather than spending it as it comes in. The sweet spot is when your money generates even more income for you. High-level strategic thinking necessitates routinely challenging and reevaluating your core beliefs. It can aid you in staying free from emotional or fictitious narrative control. To prevent you from reaching your objectives, you made them up. You must adjust your story and consider the principles, values, and motivations that serve as your compass. Thank you for visiting the Money Facts channel. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe to this channel for more money advice before I talk about the law of money and the secrets to becoming wealthy today. Tips and tricks for you? Retrain to think that to succeed in life, one must put in a lot of effort in school, listen to their preset teachers, get a diploma, get work, get a mortgage, and eventually die paying off debts. They need to produce new taxpayers every generation, the perfect people, so they don't teach us the fundamentals of money management or how to handle it. However, even though being a wealthy man is not the best path for everyone, it is possible to design your roadmap to success. You should know that the younger generation no longer finds this educational system relevant. The adage "try to be greedy when others are terrified when others are greedy" describes the secret to Wall Street success. According to Forbes, Warren Buffett is a Wall Street legend and a top billionaire. Since wise people only spot lucrative opportunities at times of crisis, this advice applies to all financial decisions. Why? Because some conditions increase demand, driving down prices. How precisely can people make money if nothing is happening? Equities are in free fall, while real estate is performing poorly. The wealthy invest in assets, restructure debt and boost their liquidity. For instance, suppose someone offers to pay $800,000 for a piece of property with a $1 million value during this time. The vendor may accept the offer in a typical economy. Why? Because there is less demand, and no one wants to buy a home during a crisis. When the economy is more stable, the buyer has more negotiation power. The exact buyer will surely benefit from capital gains if he maintains the home for about 2 years. The stock market is the same. Stock prices may decline during times of crisis, but this will pass. It is incorrect to exchange your time for money because money is an excellent servant. Nevertheless, an evil master and the wealthy were aware of financial concepts and would actively purchase. In contrast, most others panicked and started selling as prices fell to prevent losing anything. If you work for it, you'll be made into an enslaved person and lose the one thing you'll never be able to get back. The essential resource here is time. You can learn to transform years of adversity into prosperous days. Once more, using a tried and true method, you might wonder why, at such a young age, these people are self-made millionaires and billionaires and what makes them so unique. The truth is that they are more financially savvy than you are, have the right mentality, and unquestionably don't have such a negative relationship with money. You must stop looking for money since it will vanish, and you must pay close attention to your limiting ideas. In actuality, our own limiting beliefs, not those of others, stand in the way of making significant life advancements. The illusion of fear keeps you from achieving success or failing. But if you turn it into an ally and change your mindset, it'll work for you, just like the most motivational music. Don't get me wrong, though, being aware of your emotions offers you the power to influence them by changing how you breathe and move. The way you think might change. As a result, you must modify the game's rules. It is a game, and undoubtedly, the focus is on value. The people who pay you because they believe you can add value represent the market. Money is created through trade and the economy in your civilization. Some people make a living through a job, whereas others don't. There isn't much of a difference, but there is when you exchange your time and labor for cash. In other words, you earn money if you put in an hour of effort and get paid the same. Or when you spend your time, labor, and resourcefulness once and receive compensation twice. Let's say you develop a new product and get paid for it. Every time a sale is made, cash must leave the customer's wallet and enter the business account. Only then can a business complete a transaction. Therefore, there must be a benefit for the transaction to take place. It would help if you created something valuable for the exchange to pull money into your account. To make a living, money must go from one source to another. You'll get paid a lot for what you're offering if there's a need for it and the market values it. For this reason, work wisely rather than laboriously. If you want money, find a way to solve a problem, look for the good in everything, choose the best approach, and add your creative twist. Ever wonder why only wealthy individuals associate with other wealthy individuals? They don't avoid poor people. Instead, their financial situation exclusively attracts those in the same income bracket. Most people frequently distinguish themselves from the poor by saying that the wealthy are hotties. The two social classes share very little in common. Making friends with wealthy people is necessary for light of this. To become wealthy, you must gradually adopt their strategies, form their habits, and become like them. Don't concentrate on making money if you have wealthy friends because they know how to do it. Lead lives that increase their wealth, and are always in the presence of opportunities. Instead, concentrate on what you can do to improve people's lives. For instance, the effects of COVID-19 are hurting several industries in this region. You should be able to provide an innovative solution for this industry as an entrepreneur with the right mindset, such as building the next Amazon, developing a novel care service, or using the technologies available to you. Yes, it isn't simple or easy, but if you have the correct attitude, you can solve problems that touch 1 million or 1 billion people. Creating a money machine is possible. You can solve the issues brought about by globalization, but there will always be a need for more people. Many people have easy access to money but find it difficult to hold on to it. To illustrate the significant check phenomenon, let's imagine a real estate agent earns $150,000 per month from selling a $5 million house. Even though he only makes about $18,000 per month, he starts to live as though he made that much money every month for the next few months. Most people overreact when a few zeros appear in their bank account unexpectedly. Investing the money sensibly to improve their lifestyle and double it, they spend it without realizing it. This advanced payment misled the agent into focusing on the total sum and overspending. The growth is merely momentary. It is easier to make money than to keep it, while it continues to grow and be cared for in the exact location. 80% of newly minted millionaires lose money each year. Where they stand on the Forbes list. That requires some thought. Saving me, rescuing you, and ensuring a safe escape are the first steps in solving this problem. You can save money if you develop the practice of making wise purchases and refrain from wasting cash. Since cash is the king of investments, you should always have some on hand. Pay attention to the market and establish a plan before putting all your eggs in one basket. Savings should only last while you are safe. You can only afford to lose some things at a time. However, if you're persistent, being honest can pay off with extra money, great money, and even a six-figure passive income. It will be more than satisfying for many of you, and there is nothing wrong with that satisfaction. You will become prosperous, but not necessarily rich, as a result. How you handle your money now and in the future will determine your wealth. Spend the money you've saved. The wealthiest people have the quality of not making a big deal out of their money. Despite their immense fortune, they rarely enjoy costly vacations on the most expensive ships, dress ostentatiously, or live a life of luxury. The primary line is that your financial plan must assist you in building wealth if you are not getting any. The payback on that time should now begin. The time and effort invested will grow over time and are arguably the best financial investments you've ever made for the future. The law of money significantly impacts a society's economic and financial environment. It aids in controlling the flow of money, defending the interests of investors and consumers, and fostering economic stability and expansion. Understanding the laws and rules that regulate money can assist people, organizations, and governments in making wise financial decisions and navigating the complex world of contemporary finance. The video has come to an end, and please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Enjoy your day, and thanks for watching.